Well, good Monday afternoon, everybody. Meteorologist Greg Majewski back with you here in the North of Georgia Majestic Weather Studios with your weather update here on your May the 18th, 2026. Well, things sure are feeling more like summer outside. Notice that humidity creeping up out there, that's for sure, and warm temperatures and very midsummer-like here for the days ahead. Now, the good news is we do have an increased threat of rain in the forecast, and that may linger straight into your Memorial Day weekend. We'll have a full breakdown for you here on this update. Now, before we get going, if you're new here to our YouTube channel and you live anywhere here across North Georgia, let me introduce myself. I'm your personal weatherman here, and I'd love for you to hire me if you can. I'm on a mission to build a professional 24-hour weather channel, and it's all about the numbers. So if you could please help us out, doesn't cost you anything, just please subscribe to the channel, and more importantly, make sure you hit that notification bell so you're alerted on all future weather updates as well as any potential live severe weather coverage that we do from time to time. All right, let's go and get into this update here for your Monday afternoon. It is a beautiful day there at Brasstown Ball, seeing the cumulus clouds out there. I'm not anticipating the thunderstorms like we had a few of them around on your Sunday. Today should be drier, and I expect Tuesday to be dry as well, but the rain uptick will happen as we go toward the middle of the week, and I'll show you the latest model data on that here in just a second. Looking outside my backyard here in Braselton, Georgia, we're at 84 degrees with sunshine, a few clouds out there. Could use a little more wind, but the winds are pretty light out there. Not seeing much of that at all, as well as down toward Lake Lanier. You get a pretty good idea of seeing how flat that lake looks. You know, not a whole lot of wind out there to speak of, but a lot of sunshine. That's for sure. You definitely want the sunscreen on as that sun angle is getting kind of high in the sky. Now, radar, it is all clear. I'm anticipating it to remain that way for today. If anything pops, it'll be extremely isolated. And it looks like, like I said, the better chances of rain will be coming in as we head toward the middle of the week. Satellite picture showing all that sunshine here across North Georgia. Again, just some cumulus clouds thrown in there, looking pretty nice for your Monday afternoon. And temperatures warming up nicely into the 80s. And some areas will pop close to 90, not only for today, as we did in Atlanta yesterday, which was actually tying a record high for the date. We'll do that for the next couple of days before the temperatures back off because of the increased chances of rain and obviously cloud cover that'll be moving in across our area. So let's go ahead and take a look at the latest NAM, our intermediate model here. This is our 12Z run here. We're going to take you through here over the next couple of days. Watch that little timestamp there in the upper right-hand corner. We'll see a few scattered storms over there in Alabama, but nothing in our way here for Monday. Tuesday might try to bring in a stray shower or two there, especially going into Tuesday night. You'll see that right there. Just a little bit there going into Tuesday evening. Not really much there to speak of. You notice the main action's back here to the west. Now, as we go from Tuesday into Wednesday, look what happens here. As we get some showers and storms here coming in across northwest Georgia, going in around 3 o'clock. You're seeing that up in that area. And this will kind of be moving into the state. We got a frontal boundary that's going to be moving on in here. And you see it right back here. And it's going to stall across North Georgia and Northern Alabama. And what that's going to do is it's going to wash out and kind of be a boundary that's going to kind of enhance the rain threat here going into Memorial Day weekend. So there'll be an increased chance of rain every day. The question is going to be how much and where exactly does it fall? That's going to be the big question mark we'll watch as we go into this upcoming Memorial Day weekend. Now, as far as what the rain is showing here, what I'm seeing here is you see these little plotches where you see these little heavier pockets in here. It really depends on where those thunderstorms kind of develop through the day. That's what that's telling me there, looking through Thursday. And then as we go further ahead, we will see what the rains will do there, looking on the European. But you see morning lows here on your Tuesday, mostly in the 60s, and daytime highs, they're steamy here on the HRR. Look at this, 92, 90, 91, 90, 92, 84 up in Blairsville, but it's plenty hot, pretty steamy there, going into your Tuesday afternoon. Now, the European model, what it's doing here going beyond Wednesday, what we just showed you there, that you notice that the precipitation is just going to hang out there. So we get these air mass thunderstorms just about every day. You see Thursday, you see that going into your Friday afternoon, evening. You see it again there going into Friday. So it's just a question mark of how much coverage do we get each day? Like here, going into Sunday doesn't look all that impressive, but then you go into Monday, it goes up again. So again, we're going to have a very moist air mass over us, and it's really good depending on where the boundaries from the previous day's activity fires up the next day. So it's going to adjust and change from day to day. Just watch out for that. And looking at the rainfall totals, one thing when you got drought in the conditions, boy, you see like we could use the rain down here, but only extreme North Georgia showing a lot. And boy, we could sure use some of this over to our west to move in here. So the European's not going too crazy with rainfall totals, but maybe 1 to 2 inches across parts of North Georgia, but the South Georgia, not looking all that promising, at least not today. We'll see how it looks as we go in toward tomorrow. All right, so let's go and look at our forecast maps here. This is from our friends from the National Weather Service. I want you to watch the little timestamp there as we go through the days of the week here. We're going to first start off by looking at your Tuesday. Again, Tuesday's quiet. Not expecting much there on Tuesday, but as we go into your Wednesday, you're noticing that front getting closer to us. So the rain chances will go up on Friday during the day. And going to kind of linger there going into Wednesday night and going into Thursday. You're going to notice that dark green there all across a lot of North Georgia. So for travelers going on Friday, yeah, it's looking a little damp. You may want to plan accordingly. Just watch out for some showers and storms. And that lingers. Look at that. Saturday, a high rain chance there as well. Going into Sunday, it's still there as well. So that dark green means 50% or greater with the rain chance. And going into Memorial Day. So it looks like high rain chances every day. That's the good news. The question mark is going to be, how much coverage do we get and how much rain falls? That's the ultimate thing we got to watch. And maybe, just maybe, we'll get some drought relief, at least a little bit, out of the next few days. Because this is the first time I can remember seeing multiple high chances of rain for 4 or 5 days in a row. That's something we have not seen here in quite some time. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at our forecast here for tomorrow. A great looking day, 87-63 in the Gainesville area. Most everybody will wake up with morning lows in the 60s. So looking at above normal temperatures there for morning lows as well as daytime highs. We will pop a few 90s for tomorrow. We got 80s and 90s around the area. So you'll see a few of that, upper 80s to right around 90 degrees for a lot of locations, especially in those purple areas. That's where those temperatures are flirting with 90. A little bit cooler up into the mountains. Regionally, I'm seeing a lot of 90s around the southeast. This looks like a mid-July forecast. 92 in Nashville, 90 in Memphis with some scattered storms, 90 in Columbus, 93 in Columbia, 86 in Jacksonville. All right, next 7 days, here we go. I'm going to bring that rain chance to 40% on Wednesday. The northwest sections are probably a little bit higher with that, obviously with that disturbance moving in there. High rain chance here for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and keeping it at 60% going into Sunday and Monday. So, again, decent rain chances for the next, we're talking 5 days straight there from Thursday through Monday, and that's exactly what we need here if we're going to combat our drought conditions. And, again, you never know. I think, especially with that boundary moving in, we could see a marginal risk for severe weather. There's nothing official out there. I just know when we got these kind of warm temperatures and you get any kind of old boundary in there, you might see an isolated severe, but nothing too widespread, nothing significant. Now, with the thunderstorm threat coming at us, you've got to download our free, that's the word, folks, it's free, North Georgia Majestic Weather. This is an outstanding weather app, one of the best in the business. This will not only show you where the rain is falling, it'll give you a future cast, tell you where the rain is going. It'll alert you when there's rain nearby, alert you when there's lightning nearby. It'll obviously give you all the severe weather alerts that you need to know, hour-by-hour forecast. It's a great tool, and we're going to make it better through time once we get our website updated here, and it's a great tool. So please download that. Go ahead and scan that QR code there for the Apple Store on top, and for you Android users down the bottom on the Google Play, and make that part of your severe weather toolbox. Anyway, that is our forecast again here for today. Again, appreciate you guys checking this out. And if you haven't subscribed yet, what you waiting for, my friend? Please hit that subscribe button, and very importantly, hit that notification bell so you're alerted on all future weather updates. All right, that's it for today. You guys take it easy, be good, stay safe, and we'll see you tomorrow. You guys enjoy the rest of your Monday. Bye-bye.